My friends, today is a big day. This is our, I think, third day with the blower truck, blower trailer, I should say. We're revolutionizing the industry out here. As you know, if you watched any of my videos, I don't like lawn care at all. I think it's a whack business. Unfortunately, we still do it. Fertilizer, weed control, that stuff's kind of cool, it's okay. But this is what I'm about. Reese and I are terra seeding this lawn, which means basically we're bringing in topsoil mixed with grass seed, and this lawn's gonna thicken way up. This first layer, we're just doing seed. Just doing soil. It gets the cost down a little bit for the customer, and then we're gonna come back with another load about 4 yards with a mixture of soil and seed. Coat this whole place in that, and it's gonna be looking like a dream. So our main service we've been selling is mulch installation. But we can also do terra seeding, we can do garden bed soil, we can do all kinds of stuff. So I will explain the business model a little bit later. We're kind of trying to do something super niche, super specialized, and well, I'll explain a little bit more about that later, but just wanted to show you guys the machine and give you a bit of an idea of what we're talking about here. Talk to you soon.
What's going on, guys? Wanted to share a little bit with you about my new business model. Had quite a few questions about it and some interest from some subscribers. So I wanted to get into that. Why did I get into this? It's really just a test project right now, but really seeing the future in it. So what our strategy is with it, where I see it going in the future, and really what led me to get into it. So as you guys know, if you've watched the channel for any period of time, I'm not a big fan of lawn care. I think in general, the barrier of entry to the business is just too low. Any kid can cut your lawn, and obviously that's gonna keep the price down. It's gonna keep the service relatively unprofitable. There's definitely guys who do well at it. I watch The Lawn Care Millionaire all the time. I mean, he's balling out of control. There's definitely exceptions, but as a whole, I think it's just a difficult industry. It's not specialized at all. It's very, very basic. And truth is, I just have no passion for it. I've really been out of the field for the last couple of years, just building systems, hiring people, kind of working on the business rather than in it, which is great. I love that side of things. As you know, I'm super passionate about the snow business. I think there's huge potential in that, especially in underdeveloped markets like my own. But I've been looking for something in the summer that would kind of go along with my snow business, that would have a similar strategy, similar flow behind it, similar customer base potentially, and stumbled across this blower truck technology. And if you haven't seen any of the videos yet, I'll show some B-roll now. But what it is the one we're renting in specific is a trailer unit. So you can tow it behind either a truck or a tractor, and it holds 5 cubic yards of organic material, so soil, mulch, that kind of thing. And it's a walking floor machine. So it pushes all the material to the back, and then it's a big 65 horsepower Cummins diesel that powers a blower. And what that blower does is, as that material is fed to the back, it picks up that material and it shoots it out a hose. And we've got 200 feet of hose to work with. So what we can do is grab that hose and we can go up to 200 feet in somebody's backyard, up a slope, it doesn't matter, we can go anywhere and put that material right where it needs to go. So long term, what I'd like to get into is the bigger, more scalable commercial industrial space. There's a few players in Ontario that are really crushing it in that, but they're more east of me, Toronto, GTA. I think there's some opportunity west of them. The problem with their business though is one of these big blower trucks that holds 40 to 70 yards, they cost about $750 to $1 million a piece. Like, they're basically the most expensive material moving machine on the road. They're very specialized, very expensive, and so as you can imagine, even if I could get financing on that, I didn't want to sign my life away and put all my savings into it and risk everything for a business I have no connections in yet. However, that's definitely not going to stop us from trying, and we're just going to have to do it the gritty way. So we started with a mini unit, and things are going really, really well. We were booked up for about a month, getting a lot of response from our customers. Really had a bit of a head start just with our large snow customer base. We had a couple thousand emails to market to, so that's really a big head start that I'm fortunate to have. Anyways, our strategy with this business, for at least breaking into it on the residential side, is really going up against the big bag companies. So if you're from, excuse me, I don't have the Rona, but anyways, if you're from Ontario, you'll know the big bag companies. What they'll do is they fill up a big bag of either mulch or soil or whatever you want. And how it works is the customer will call these companies up, say, hey, I need 2 bags, which is 1 cubic yard material. And okay, these guys load up their flatbed truck with one of those kind of cool forklift units that go into the back. And so they'll load that up, they'll drive out to the customer, unload the forklift, scoop up the bag, drop it on the front lawn or on the driveway or wherever the customer wants it, and peel it. Now, the problem with that business is it's not very customer centric at all. The customer still has to do all the work, they still do all the shoveling. It's really just a product delivery service, and it's actually quite a pricey one at that. So our approach is coming in at the exact same price as these guys per yard. So it's they'll charge anywhere from $100 to $180 per bag. So we're coming in at $119 per yard installed, but that's installed. We're setting up our hose and we're putting the material right where you need it. So in a sense, we're doing the labor for free. And that's really our huge advantage in breaking into this market. So with that being said, still lots to learn. I don't really know anything about the business yet, but learning something new every day. Super interesting. To be honest with you, I haven't been this excited to go to work in a long time. I've been out of the field for a while, and building systems and all that is great, but I'm just fired up. Like, as you know, my opinion on lawn care, I'm not too fond of it, but this is awesome. Like, working with big machinery, extreme efficiency. Nobody knows what the machine is. Everybody's looking at you like, what the heck is that? And people come talk to you. They think it's the coolest thing ever. I think it's awesome. So, like I said, so far going really well. I'll keep you updated on it. We're gonna have a professional photographer and a drone guy that I'm gonna be working with a lot more closely in the future. So we're gonna get some more snow content with that as well. So expect the quality content to shoot up fairly soon here, guys. I don't have a clue what I'm doing with the camera. I just kind of fake it. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, that is in the bottom right or left or whatever. Appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you in the next one.